So the Kalachakra Tantra, we have very little knowledge in this world. Therefore, we have so many conflicts and problems in the world in many dimensions and many levels. We meant to be have a golden age, second golden age very soon, but we don't really know, and looks like not coming. It looks like not getting better. It looks like getting worse. But it will be getting worse or get better is actually on our hands, not we expecting somebody do for us. In our hands. So that means we have to understand Kalachakra. Until now, we don't understand Kalachakra. We have very little knowledge and we have very fixed intellect knowledges and nothing else. So we need practice. Usually people have no much idea. Kalachakra means is term of will of term. That's all people know. What does it mean? Kalachakra is incredibly vast and profound. It's not easy to explain in a few minutes, but I would like the most simplest way to explain, but still have to go a few layers. The first layer is external Kalachakra. So the external Kalachakra, when we say will means a circle, and then we say when we think in will is circle. Circle means no beginning, no end. So that means everything in this universe, all the stars and planets and the earth and water and plants and everything, and enter the atomic level, a small particle level, everything is circles and made of each other. Nothing's disappear and nothing's come from nowhere. So everything range of this circle. So that means the obvious level of gross level of Kalachakra, the will. So time means not the clock saying tick, 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 and we draw some lines and we say, oh, this minutes and this hour. It's not that. It is the process everything. We say everything is impermanent, means everything is going to change, nothing stays still. And even, we don't see things and only we can see through the microscope. Everything moves, everything changes, everything has space air. So that means is time. So that's only gross level of Kalachakra. That means the whole universe is Kalachakra. But more important in our human body is inner Kalachakra. So which means we have what is the external universe had everything we have in our body and our mind, and everything is they have correlation. So that's very interesting, and not only interesting, but it's very inspiring. And so more importantly, like the qualities like love and kindness and compassion is like quality of the will of time. For instance, like the loving nature is connection for everything, like will, and connected to everything. And the compassion is like time. Time means everything has process, everything is never inevitable without time. So like that way is the compassion, and the love and kindness and compassion is will of time inside us. And every being has degrees of loving nature and compassion nature. Only difference is high degree and low degree. That's only temporarily. And Kalachakra Tantra stated, every sentient being has Buddha nature, which means everybody has temporarily potential nature, but ultimately they have absolute Buddha nature. So more in inner level, Kalachakra usually people see as a deity have many hands and many heads and sexual union. They think this is Kalachakra. But this is only symbol. The real Kalachakra is the ultimate love and kindness and compassion. You can say that way. And in what is stated in the text saying is the sublime empty form, totality of everything, and the immutable bliss. Okay, the great immutable bliss. So if I translate this simply, what does it mean? You know, the empty form, totality of everything. Sublime empty form of totality, everything means the ultimate beauty, the ultimate mother nature. That is the female form. And the other one is immutable bliss, which means the result of the ultimate compassion, achievement, accomplishment. There is no further accomplishment. That is great immutable bliss. To union this together is the ultimate Buddha nature, the absolute Buddha nature. So that we possess it every sentient when we have this possessed. So for this reason, it is so inspire and to practice. And to practice this loving kindness and compassion, you may think every religion and every has this offer. Yes, but Kalachakra Tantra have unique way and more powerful way offer and explain and many layers and deeper. And the Shambhala is the result of this. That's why perfection of peace and harmony. So, and this connection is absolutely important, and we should have knowledge of this. So I written Kalachakra book for Unveiling Your Sacred Truth, 3 volumes. In here, in there, you explain everything, how to practice from zero to reach Buddhahood. So please look at the books, and you will, I can guarantee you will have no regret.